Okay. The recipe will be in the description below. If you want to make it, you should make it at home while I'm making it. And then you'll see how I do it so much better than you. This is Jeffrey, my assistant Jeffrey. He's Jeffrey and he's really good at everything. Okay, so he's dressed up. I gotta go get clothes on. I gotta go get dressed up so that he's not upstaging me so that we can make banana bread.
This is the first time I'll ever say this, but you actually look more white than I do.
Thank you.
And I'm very white.
Caucasian.
Right.
If it's not the white way, it's not the right way.
That's true. I always say that. That's why they kicked me out of high school. But how can anything taste so good if it smells so bad? I mean, they smell bad.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That's the beauty of banana bread.
If you can make something smell so bad, taste so good, then that is a miracle.
This week on Rachel Ray.
Move oven rack to lowest position so the tops of pans will be at the center of the oven, bitch. It says heat oven to 350.
We're not using loaf pans because loaves are ugly and muffins are cute. Which means we'll bake at a different time than you.
So mix sugar and butter into a large bowl.
I got one for dry ingredients and one for wet ingredients.
Do you know that these bowls are from my late grandma?
You know, if you cut yourself while cooking and you cut yourself and your blood gets on a material, your spirit unites with it forever.
So you seeing if my grandma blood on this, her soul is in this, right?
Yes, your grandmother's baking with us.
You know what she's saying? Where's your black lighting?
Why is there a black man there?
If anything, she probably think you are my assistant.
The times have changed!
From 1943. It says bake 8-inch loaves, whatever, about 1 hour. It says mix sugar and butter in a large bowl.
1 1/4 cup of sugar.
Your bowl is kind of small. We're gonna get
Your
a
bowl
bigger.
is kind of small.
The size of the bowl. Right, it's what you do with it, is what I was told. You notice how we all got the cheap brand. We got cheap brand sugar, cheap brand salt, cheap brand. We don't get like the name brand.
Slumming it. Mixy, mixy, mixy. I don't know, I'm just mixing it with my hand.
You can do that with your hands.
Yeah.
You gotta get it all in the sugar though.
You gotta get all that sugar into this
Right.
butter. I'm not done mixing the butter.
It says next thing you have to stir in eggs until well blended.
Fuck that, we're gonna use our hands.
Oh, you need the eggs.
It's been fused together.
Where are the eggs?
The eggs are right here,
Oh, okay.
ready to be
How
broken.
does this work?
And I will break this many.
Right.
You used to eat the salmonella. You could build a nice house with the salmonella. Your grandma would know about that. That's how I used to build them. Nice and strong and filled with cancer-causing carcinogens.
She might have died of cancer.
Well, I mean, is it really cancer when you get so at some
terrible,
age?
right. Okay, it says add bananas after that, and then it
Wow,
says
this looks really pretty already.
right, and put it in that banana bowl.
Your banana bowl. They're not very smashed. They're not super smashed. When I
Super
used to
Smash Brothers. Did you ever play that game?
it and my brothers. So my brothers are
Yeah.
gangsta. Like, well, you know this. My brothers make the news for gangsta shit. And one time my brother Timothy got shot up and his legs were broken. And my brother DeMarco was with him and his arms were broken. And
DeMarco's arms were broken, your brother's
legs were broken.
legs, why was his arms broken?
From getting well, he got shot in the arm and it broke his fibula, tibula, dibula, whatever the fuck. And my brother Timothy got all of this shot up. It was just a really fun. I don't know how they survived. They're like cartoon characters. They survive these really weird situations. But so they're like recovering, and obviously they come. You know, I lived in a big old house because that wasn't my lifestyle, and so they're over at my house playing my Wii. And
So I still understand how the whole thing with your brother getting shot up. I don't.
that's not even the part of the story that's interesting, which is crazy. That's like fucking nuts, but that's not even the part.
Yeah, you really do cuss a lot. I never realized that until you were on camera.
Yeah, because you start to think about it, right?
Right. What did you do at work, at school when you were?
When I
taught
was
those
working
kids
with,
at
I
school.
taught children. Okay, so they were all broken up, and they were in my house, and I had Super Smash Brothers.
Oh, you were playing the game?
No, I just had the game. Like I never play video games, but I have things like that. I don't know why. I think because I get depressed and I start buying stuff. But that's another vlog.
This is Nintendo, right?
Yeah. So it was on the Wii, and they're playing it, and the child arose in them, but the thug didn't leave. And so they're like, I'm finna slide on your ass with the green And he was like, I'm slide on your crab ass with this green shell. He was like, oh cool, that's cool. I'm gonna hit you with the blammy. And then the blammy was the red shell.
Okay.
Like they was speaking in these like deep thug ebonics, but talking about Super Smash Brothers. And they was throwing that's Mario Kart, not Super Smash Brothers I'm talking about. That's what they was playing. And they kept sliding, like doing all that. It was just the funniest. I wish I would like record it back then. It was the funniest thing to watch.
Did they get shot up at the same time, or was this two different separate incidents?
They were together. They're actually, look, this is crazy. So my brother Timothy and my brother Timothy, he's actually semi-famous. Trina, a rapper, did this video, and she did it in St. Louis. And there's a fight. So this is before they got shot up. So there's this fight in the Trina video, and if you're online, you can go look it up. And she's just like rapping or whatever, and you go in like the audience, you look down, and there's a fight happening.
Yeah.
And that's my brother losing. Back when we was slumming it.
I thought he was in the Gray Bar Hotel.
He is in the Great Bar Hotel right now.
Oh. Is that this weekend on Sunday, whatever?
What happened?
The Grammys, the Blammies.
Oh yeah, the Blammies. Oh, you just gave them a timestamp. They gonna get this shit in the summer, and now they gonna know.
I know.
I did this.
Dirty.
Asbestos. I'm baking as best as I can.
They asked me if she was a service dog, and I just lied and said yeah.
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 Like, how does she help you? I'm retarded.
Then I'm gonna offend the people with the dog because I lied about the service dog, and you're gonna offend people with whatever special needs or whatever the word is. 1/2 cup of buttermilk.
Buttermilk. Available everywhere. Buttermilk is so nice. Off-brand buttermilk for this video that's gonna make a lot of money, but we don't care because we're cheap. This is how I got this outfit. I went online and I was like, I need a Greek outfit for my video because I want to portray heaven and what type of clothes would you, well, Mount Zion, not heaven. Not the Judeo-Christian heaven, but Zeus and all of that.
Yeah.
And so I went online and everything was goofy. Nothing was like an outfit. So, and I was like, listen, I want to make this and I want it to be pretty. And she was like, okay, I got you, famo bamo. And she did this for me.
What do you mean she did it? She made it?
Well, we used like this part is from a costume store, but it was so shitty. I'm in love with the cocoa. That's it. I don't know. I don't know how to be racist to Iranian people.
You shouldn't.
Well, I know how to be racist to everybody, though.
Well, anyway, it's his brother, and I'm not going to say his name because it's also a very specific name. Gave it to him for Christmas.
Merry Christmas, brother.
I know, and I'm like, what did you get for Christmas from your brother?
That should tell you what kind of person your friend was. If that's a family Christmas gift.
I told him he had to return it. You gotta get like a refund, get his receipt.
Did it come with the gift receipt from the Coke dealer? That's
he
a
gave
good
it back
idea.
to his brother, from what I remember.
Okay. I'm gonna tell all my drug dealer friends. Make sure you.
That's a lot. I don't know how much it is. It's gotta be
this holiday
$1,000.
This holiday season, get a gift receipt from your drug dealer. You know my drug dealer friend from Philadelphia. Everyone who's a fan of me will know exactly what I'm talking about. He takes Square, so he has a card reader.
Oh yeah?
I bullshit you not. And that's how he sells drugs.
You mean like pot?
Yeah, Like
okay, baking soda.
Oh, people can't say, because after I did the Pride Parade, they was like, it's a ruse. They're like, it's a ruse. Joey Angels is actually homophobic, and this is all a ruse. They truly can't say that now.
You know what? The only thing I remember about that parade is I had to keep running around throwing people candy. That's all I remember. It was not enjoyable.
Again this year. Except this year, I'm gonna get some little interns, or I'm gonna get some of those dancers to throw the fucking candy. It looked very tiring. The things they let me get away with. I crashed a parade. Think about that.
I mean, nuts. 1 cup of chopped nuts. I got lost once when I was a kid. You ever seen a movie, Christmas movies, where they go and they have like a animatronic Christmas, thing, whatever, like a whole island or whatever.
Yeah.
Christmas island or whatever. And I got lost in one of those things, and I still remember it to this very day. You know those little guys that they do the whole thing now? Back in the day, it's like a little elf with the little hat,
Yeah.
They do like different things on YouTube or whatever. Back then, before they did that, I actually had one of those old elves. like the original back in the day. And I lost it in the drop or whatever, so I left my family to go find my elf. It's pretty messy. It's alright.
Yeah. It's alright. It's getting nutty in here. I used to wander off in the store because I was a spoiled brat and I wanted toys. And my mom owned a daycare, and so she's always buying toys, but that wasn't enough for me.
Yeah, but it wasn't your toys.
They weren't also, yeah, and they had to be mine. Though I could take the toys from her daycare and bring them home, they weren't mine.
So, was Woody and Buzz in this?
I had Woody and Buzz. And I had the platinum edition of Buzz Lightyear too.
Did they try and break out of the kids thing?
They didn't. They actually got thrown away, but that's another story. Because what they
I think you're just reciting Toy Story 3.
Exactly. This is exactly just Toy Story, the plot.
Right. Was Barbie in it and Ken?
I did have a Barbie. Oh my god.
It's Toy Story 3. I think you just directed it. You thought it was your real life, and actually
it was just a Toy Story.
Yeah.
No, but so I used to get lost in Walmart all the time, and my grandmother though would also do this, and so my mom, she's so bold and just so everything. She'd get on the intercom at Walmart and go, "Will Lizzie please come to the front desk?" Are we missing something?
Yeah.
Magic? Love? What is it?
You can't put it in there without
Oh.
Where's the word ebonics come from? Ebonics? I don't even get that. What's
it
E
was
for? Short for something? English? Phonics? I don't get it.
So ebony was used to kindly describe people of brown
so
color.
it's usually ebony, and what's the bonics?
It's the nicest way to say someone's brown. And it's the, like phonics.
Oh.
And it's a combination
so
of, that's how you explain
ebonics
that.
is called ebonics.
Yeah, so the phonics of African, or of brown people, because it's not always African American.
You notice that I go to you like I'm going to Google? I just ask you stuff and just expect an answer. Alright, go ahead. Oh, hold on, this is not a good spoon for that. Here, use this.
You're not a good spoon for that. You have to, I used to make fun of movies where the guys were holding their hands like this because they were wearing a Greek robe, but you have to hold your hand like this or it's going to fall.
Every time I get a bag of poo-poo Spanksy, I throw it in a dumpster, and in my mind I think, I wonder if there's a homeless person sitting in the dumpster.
I think that all the time. I currently this is something a lot of people, they see it and they don't know why I do
like
this.
someone that hits their head and there's poop on their head.
When I was in Alaska, I would take the trash out after teaching the kids, or I make them take the trash out because I'm a lazy person. But I would always put the stuff in the dumpster. I would put it in there very softly, and they're like, "Why do you do that? Why don't you just throw it in there?" But I always have this conscious thought that someone's in there, and I don't want to hit them in the head with it. Donnie's having story time with all the other little tortoises. I don't know if you see the tortoises, but he's having tortoise story time and just being a tortoise and stuff. Good old tortoise story times. This lighting makes me look fat. I don't like it. Shut up. There we go. Angles. Angles, man. Okay. Edit all of that out. Yay! I'm getting hot because of these lights. Alright. And this is what they look like, and I'm picking the prettiest one. This is what they look like in the end. It only baked for like 15 minutes because we put it in muffin pans and not in a thing. So if you're following the recipe, which is on the description, we baked them in muffins and it was 15 minutes. So